Hey bro, if you don't already know me, I'm Sam Millison, I'm 15, I'm from the UK, and I help guys like you to make money online through doing coaching now. And just so you know that I'm credible on this, and just so you know you can trust what I say, and just so that you know, I'm not like, you know them kids online who'll tell you how to make like 10k a month, but they haven't even made $1 online themselves yet. Just so you know I'm not like them. I'll tell you now, I've already made a couple $1,000 doing this exact method that I'm going to tell you about in this video. I'm not like teaching you another method of how to make money, but I do another one. This is the exact thing I do to make money. And I'm going to teach you all the secrets in this video, because I used to have like this paid course where people would pay to like basically get coaching from me and get all the secrets in this course. I'm giving all this information away for free now, okay? Everything that I course, I'm remaking it and giving it to you all for free today, okay? So genuinely, please pay attention. Don't treat this like another YouTube video, because it's not, okay? This video will actually help you. So right now, you're gonna get out a pen and paper, or you're gonna get out your notes on your phone, or open another tab or something and get out a Google Doc or something like that. So you can start taking notes on this, because seriously, this will help you, okay? And you do not want to treat this like another video. Pay attention. I've already put over 3 hours into just planning this video alone, okay? This is by far the best video, free video on the whole internet on this topic, okay? Yeah, take it seriously. And as I mentioned earlier, I do actually offer paid one-to-one coaching to get you to your first $1,000 with coaching as soon as possible. If this video helps you, or if you're interested in that, then you can go book a free discovery call where we can just talk about it in the link below. Go click that link right now, go book a call right now, bro. So the first stage to actually making money online, or actually making money in business in general, is to actually prioritize your customer over your own profits. And most people already know about this. Most people already understand that if you prioritize your customer more and prioritize money less, not only will you be happier because you're actually helping people more and you're caring about helping people more, you'll actually end up making more money, because who's the customer going to pick? A person like the seller who cares about actually helping the customer, or a seller who only cares about making money and doesn't care for the customer? The customer's going to pick whoever cares for the most, okay? Which means the guy that cares for the customer most and cares for money the least is actually going to end up making the most money. And it sounds kind of ridiculous, but it really, really does work in practice. If you prioritize your customer over literally everything, prioritize their experience over everything, and I'm not saying to like make your product really cheap or anything, we'll get onto that later, but just prioritize your customer over everything and you will make more money that way. You probably already understand that, but most people just don't take it to heart. You always have to forget about your own desire for money. You got to almost forget about your own want and need for money. You got to forget about making money doing it. You got to just kind of put yourself in the mindset that you're only doing this to help people, okay? You got to kind of like trick your brain into thinking you're only doing it to help people, and that's what I'm doing right now. Apart from the times when I plug my coaching, I'm just in the mindset now where, okay, if I get this guy, I look at it this way, if I get you more results, okay, with this video, you are more likely to buy my coaching, yes or no? Yes, obviously, yeah. And so right now, I am focused on helping you as much as possible, and by doing that, I'm going to be making more money. Yeah, it's a win-win for both of us. I make more money, yeah, you get more help. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Compare me to some guy who holds back, like basically what I used to do, like hold back the secrets, try and sell the secrets and everything, prioritize money over actually helping people. Yeah, he could make some money. I've made money doing that in the past, but I'm 100% sure I'm going to make more money giving away the secrets, but then selling the actual coaching, selling the implementation, as what Alex Hormozi says. And that's kind of unrelated. You can pretend and put yourself in the mindset that you're already a super successful billionaire and you don't want any more money or power or anything. Like, you've already got everything in the world that you want. You can just put yourself in the mindset, you're a super successful billionaire, already got everything you want, and that the only reason you're actually making videos and the only reason you're actually trying to do coaching is to help people. Yeah, you can kind of like put yourself like in the is that the word, philanthropist? I can't say it, philanthropist. But instead of like donating, you're donating information for free. You're donating help for free. Yeah, put yourself in the mindset. Because just remember, if you don't do this stage and you just prioritize money and you think money, 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 don't care about your customers, you will end up hating your life. Yeah, you'll end up hating yourself because you'll feel like you're scamming people, and you will actually end up making less money, as I mentioned. Now, that first thing wasn't technically the first thing. The first thing really is building your package, and this is the second stage of this video. Now, this is really where like the real secrets and real like nice juicy information is from this video. And basically what we're going to do in this section is to build your coaching package. So this is essentially like a list of things people get, okay, when they buy your coach. It's essentially your offer that we're building today. So we're essentially just building your offer in this section. Now, the first stage to building your offer is to decide what you're actually going to be helping people with. And now you might already have like a general idea. It's going to be weight loss, it's going to be running, it's going to be weightlifting in the gym, it's going to be this, that. You've already got like a general niche, I assume, and if you don't, then just kind of pick one out. Like, what are you good at, and what are you credible in that you've made a lot of progress in? Not that you don't have to be like a level 100 master in it. Yeah, I'm not a level 100 master in everything. I'm not the best at anything. Yeah, but for me, I've got credibility in making money. I started out doing like self-improvement coaching, and then like kind of moved over to YouTube coaching, and now it's metamorphosized over to making money coaching, and I'm basically just selling the best skill I have, okay, the best, most credible skill I have, and I'm monetizing that and selling that. What kind of skill do you have? Is it basketball? Is it football? Is it, I don't know, whatever. What are you actually good at? Like better than the average person at, okay, that you've worked hard on and made a lot of progress on and overcome problems with. Just think of that. Now, you kind of want to niche that down a little bit more. So let's say what's one of the examples here? It could be rock climbing, for example. Yeah, I actually just started doing rock climbing yesterday. That's the reason I put it down here. But I've got a friend from Belgium who does rock climbing, for example. And I'm not sure like what specific issues he's encountered. I don't know that much. But let's just say, I don't know, one of his issues was like being stuck at a certain like level. Yeah, he can't, he's like, it's called a skill plateau. It's like he can't get any better. He's like stuck at this one level. And then maybe he tried something and it actually helped him get off that. And maybe being stuck on like a skill plateau where it's really hard to get better from the current stage you're at. Maybe that's a problem that a lot of people struggle with. And he solved that problem. Yeah, that one specific problem in the big niche of rock climbing. He can now sell coaching on that one specific problem. So for example, for him, it could be getting off a skill plateau in rock climbing because that's an issue he could have solved himself, yeah? Or maybe it's weight loss, but I don't know, you have to live with your parents and eat your parents' food. There are a lot of guys like that out there. It's like they're 15, 16, 17, living with their parents, want to lose weight, but then their parents just order fast food every day and it's really, really hard because they can't afford their own food. Maybe you've come around that problem yourself. Yeah, maybe you've got around that problem yourself. Maybe now you can help people with that problem. So you've got your general niche, yeah, of what it is. Think about one specific problem that maybe not a lot of people don't have to suffer with it. Only a small amount of people could suffer with it and you'll still get sales. But what big problem have you overcome that you can now help people specifically with? It's not just like rock climbing or weight loss coaching, yeah? It's getting off a skill plateau in rock climbing, yeah? Weight loss for guys who have to eat their parents' food, yeah? You've got to specify it down, yeah? Because there's plenty of people out there who'll just do weight loss coaching. Yeah, there's loads of guys like that. No one's going to buy your weight loss coaching, yeah? It's got to be weight loss for guys who are doing this or that. It's got to be much more specific, because if you niche down and go way, way more specific, then it's kind of like the divide and conquer mentality. You're targeting a smaller amount of people, but you're targeting them more, and so you're going to do more damage. You could, for example, what's going to do more damage? Yeah, you could, let's say you put, I don't know, 10 pounds, or not 10 pounds, maybe 100 pounds of force into hitting someone. Do you want to hit them with a slap? Yeah, or do you want to hit them with a punch? Yeah, what's going to hurt? Because when you punch, you're just hitting them with your knuckles, yeah? So it hurts them a lot more. Whereas when you slap it, it spreads out the impact, yeah? You see what I mean? You don't want to spread yourself out because then you do less damage. You want to really narrow yourself in. And if you do it even more, you get a knife. And I know what I'm going on about, but you understand what I mean? The smaller area you focus on, the more damage you're going to do. And by damage, I mean making money and helping people. For me, my coaching is about making money online, but that's like the general niche. But then the specific thing is doing it through coaching, and for guys aged around 15 to 20-ish, and it's all about getting to your first $1,000, from $0 to $1,000, or maybe from your first couple of dollars to $1,000. Guys who are starting out in business, 15 to 20, doing coaching, that's my specific niche. It's not just making money online, yeah, I've niched it down more. So right now in your notes, you should have your like specific niche, like what your coaching is going to be about. Have that written down on your paper, on your notes. Just have that written down. Make sure it's written down. Don't forget it. Now for the actual specific package, like the specifics of what they actually get, I've tried out quite a few things with not only myself, but with clients and everything like that. I've got a lot of experience in this, and I found that the best package, not only for getting sales, but also for clients' results, it's just one specific thing, right? I'll just list out what they get. I might put text on screen. So when they pay your price for your coaching, basically what they'll get is usually around an hour. It could be less, it could be more. Call at the start, I'd say just an hour, and you call that an onboarding call, where basically on this first hour call, you just talk to them, you get to know them, understand them. It's like your first time together, and then you basically give them what they need to go away and do in that first call. It's basically like your setup call, yeah? After that, it's usually a 30-minute call every week or every other week. I say start with it every week, a 30-minute call every week. And that's what you could call a checkup call, in a way where you just kind of check up on them, see how they're doing, make any tweaks to what they're doing. And then with that, they also get your phone number, your personal phone number, and they get unlimited texting with you, unlimited coaching from your texting. This is actually basically my own coaching package. And then on top of that, they also get any extra bonuses you can think of. We'll get onto that in a minute. And then you also add a guarantee, which is kind of like a warranty guarantee. It's the same word, but basically where you say if they don't get to a certain result in X amount of time, then you refund them or you do something for them, yeah? You can try other packages if you've got a good idea of like, yeah, this will work really, really well with my niche of coaching, or yeah, that'll work really, really well with this, then yeah, you are free to change it, obviously. I'm not saying you have to do this, but if you've got no idea on how to really build a package, just copy mine, okay? Just copy mine, the one I've given you, because it will work best for you. And I mean, I'm still using it now, yeah. I've been doing coaching for half a year now, more than that even, and I'm still using this like one singular package, the one I started out with. it's by far the best, okay? Just use it. And then for the bonuses, it's just kind of like extra little things you can add in that will give them a decent amount of value and help them a decent amount, but it doesn't actually require that much time for you. So for example, for me, the bonus in my package is that every single week I give all my clients like a 15-minute Loom video review of their business, and it literally takes 15 minutes for me, yeah, just to record a little like screen recording video, going through everything on their business, everything on their YouTube channel and everything, and just giving them advice on everything. And that's like a weekly thing I do for them. And so they're just getting constant advice, yeah, on how to optimize this, tweak this, improve this, and it really doesn't take that much time from me, and that's one of the bonuses. I've had other clients, and in very specific circumstances, do like mini extra courses. If you're kind of teaching a topic for basically beginners who are starting out, it's a really vast topic and you need to teach them a lot of like basic information, then you could do some sort of like mini course just to get them up to speed with all that information. That's really like, if you're helping guys who are already know the basics, or they're pretty advanced in an issue or in a topic, then you don't really need to do a mini course because they kind of already know the information, if that makes sense. You can do a mini course on whatever if you want. Again, it's all up to you. But I'd say just try and avoid it because it can take time. And with courses, you got to redo them every couple of months to update it and everything. It can be quite a bit of work just for a small thing. But if you think it's right for you to do like a mini sort of course that could be only half an hour long, then I'd say go for it. Other bonuses that some of my clients have done are workout routines, training programs, free ebook PDFs, making the client's weekly schedule. There's like basically loads of things you can do for your bonus. Productivity, you could do their schedule for them. You could help them make a habit tracker. Yeah, you could do all that like little stuff, like extra little bonuses. Just pause this video right now, get your phone out or something, put a 5-minute timer on, and for this 5 minutes, I want you to just write down as many ideas for bonuses you can think of, and then just pick one or two. Like, you don't want to have like loads and loads of things to overwhelm them. You just want to have a couple of things that you think will be the most valuable and won't take up too much of your time to do. And then for the guarantee, you basically just want to say that if your client doesn't make any progress or doesn't achieve a certain result in a certain time period, then you'll basically refund them or you'll help them for free or something like that, just to make them feel a bit safer. The most common is that you can probably copy as well, is that if you don't make any progress in the first 2 weeks, then I will refund you and help you for free until you do. Basically, everybody's going to make some progress in the first 2 weeks of coaching. It just makes the client feel that little bit safer, that they know that if they don't actually somehow manage to make any progress in 2 weeks, which basically 99.9% of people will with one-on-one coaching, they know that they haven't lost anything. Now for the guarantee, you basically want to make a statement or something like that, where you're basically saying if your client doesn't achieve a certain result in a certain time frame, then they'll get like something back. Yeah, they'll get a refund or you help them for free until they do. The one that I usually tell all my clients to do, which works really, really well, is that if you don't make any progress in the first 2 weeks, then you get a full refund and I'll also help you for free until you do. That I'll put the text on the screen just so you can read it clearly. That's the most easiest one to do and the one that works generally the best. Unless again, your niche has specific circumstances where another guarantee works really well. But essentially just copy mine. Yeah, if you've got no clue what to do for the guarantee, just copy mine that I'm giving you now and have that as your guarantee. Now you might be worried where you're like, okay, but what if they don't make any progress in the first 2 weeks and I have to refund them and everything? Well, basically everybody will. Okay, 99.9% of people will make some progress in the first 2 weeks. This guarantee here is just here to make your client feel safer, essentially, where they know that if somehow some outlandish thing happens and they don't make any progress in the first 2 weeks, then they'll actually get something back and they won't lose anything. Okay, it's really just there to make your client feel safer and also to help you get more sales, because it really, really will help you do that. And with all this, with building a package and everything like that, it's easy to follow it from YouTube video, and you can just kind of get a generally good package just straight from this video. But if you really want to make significant progress and you really want to guarantee you do get results, again, I offer one-on-one coaching to get to your first $1,000 as soon as possible in this topic. You already know from what I've told you, I'm credible in this. If you somehow haven't already, go book a free discovery call, completely free, just on Calendly. Link in the description there where we can talk about my coaching. Now, for your price in your package, I basically just want you to, like right now, on your paper, on your notes, write down a price you think is reasonable and good for your coaching, yes. So with the calls, the 1 hour call and the 30 minutes whenever and the bonuses and everything like that, and you're doing everything like that for them, just write down what you think a reasonable price monthly is, a monthly price that you think is reasonable. So if you're doing like a call every other week, that'd be 2 30-minute calls, the 1 hour call, and then the texting, and then the bonuses. Or if you're doing a call every week, it'd be 4 30-minute calls. Now what I want you to do is to simply just write down the highest possible price you would feel comfortable charging for your product, whatever it may be, a monthly price. So what do you feel is the highest possible price you could charge without feeling uncomfortable? Put it down. I'm just getting you to write this down now, just so we can see how you make progress in this, okay? Because it might not blow your mind, okay, because you might already know about selling high ticket, but I'm going to tell you something that if you don't know about this will kind of blow your mind. Now, what is your opinion on companies and people raising their prices to their products? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? It's actually a really, really good thing, not only for the business owner, not only for the person selling the product, but also for the person buying the product too, okay? Because look at it this way, unless it's some like commodity, okay, unless it's some like cheap thing like food or clothes that everybody needs, okay? A higher price is not only better for the customer, it's also better for the person who's selling, or the other way around even. And that's because if you sell a higher price, then you become, and I'm using it in the coaching world here. If you sell a higher price for your coaching, the people that buy your coaching are now going to be much, much more committed, okay? Because let's say your coaching was $20 or something like that. Someone pays $20 a month. They're not always going to sign up for the calls, are they? They're not always going to turn up. They're going to waste your time. They're probably not going to make any significant progress because $20 really isn't that much. But if you were selling for a lot more, if you were selling it for a couple $100, for a guy my age, a couple $100 is a lot of money, okay? And if they invest their money into coaching like that, then they're going to make a lot more progress because they're going to be a lot more committed because they're going to want to get their money's worth of your coaching. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't want to sell a cheap product because a cheap product means it's a bad product, and a bad product means it's just a waste of people's time, yeah? Because they're not going to make any progress with it. Who wants a $9 coaching program? Yeah, who wants a $9 community? It's not going to do anything for you, is it? You want a high ticket product, an expensive product, because if your product's expensive, it naturally just means it's better, okay? Because people, and that sounds kind of stupid, I know, but people are going to be much more committed. And let me tell you this, the people who sell high ticket coaching, yeah, the people who sell higher ticket coaching that is more expensive, they actually get more results, even with the same people. Yeah, you could sell coaching to one guy for $50 and sell another coaching package to him for $500, sorry. Even if it's the same package, yeah, with the same person and everything, he'll make more progress with the $500 package simply because it costs more and he's more committed, okay? Not only that, if it's higher price, you're going to be more pressured to actually help them, because if someone's paid you like $20 for a 1 hour call, or sorry, for $20 for like 3 hours or 4 hours of your time, you're not really going to like want to actually do that, because you're going to be like working for below minimum wage and everything, and you're going to think, yeah, it's just a waste of time, don't really want to help him, and then he's not going to get as much results from that either, is he? So you want to sell high ticket, and not only that, and that's not even the only thing, you actually make more money doing it high ticket. And you think, yeah, higher prices but less people. That is correct, you do get less people when you sell high ticket, but it doesn't even out. It actually goes in the favor of making more money, because look at it this way: to make $1,000, do you want 100 people for $10, or do you want 2 people for $500? Yeah, not only that, which one would be more enjoyable to do? Yeah, which one will be more enjoyable to help? To coach 100 people, just to coach 2 people. Coaching 2 people is much easier than coaching 100 people, even if you're giving each of them more attention. And not only that, you also help them get more results. And so these just 2 people that you're coaching, yeah, these 2 people, you help them more, and so they make more progress, and so you feel happier and more purposeful because you can directly see the impact. You can build a much better relationship. You can't build a personal, good, like brotherly relationship with 100 people, but you can with 2, yeah? It's just so much better to charge higher ticket. And not only that, they're also higher quality people, because the guys that will spend $10 on a product aren't the same quality of people who will spend $500 on the product. The people who spend $500 on a product clearly are more committed and clearly are more ready to make progress, and that'll make the life easier for you. Like, if you still don't believe me, it's just crazy, okay? Selling high ticket is just the most beautiful thing you can do. It's the best thing you can do if you're coaching, okay? And so whatever number you've written down on your paper, if it's below $100, then at minimum it has to be $100, okay? If you're selling to like people in a poor country who are like around my age, young, who don't really have any way to get money other than doing online business, like they can't get a job or anything, then $100 per month really is like the minimum you should be charging, yeah. But you might be thinking, yeah, but $99 per month, it's too much for guys my age. Well, people your age can 100% afford that, okay? Think about what they've got. They've got probably a phone that's more expensive than $100. They've probably got loads of stuff that's more expensive than $100. Yeah, they get money for birthday, Christmases. People your age have money, okay? They have money. Yeah, people our age, they do have money. Even if they don't have a job, even if they're too young for a job, they still have money. I have a client from Argentina who is 15, he's my age, and he's still charging $150 per month for his coaching. And I mean, Argentina isn't exactly, it's not what you class as a poor country, but the economy there is kind of going to shit a little bit from what I've heard. And he's still charging $150 per month, and he's targeting people in like, I'm not sure what it's called, like the Spanish speaking Americas and everything, and even Spain itself, like these countries aren't incredibly rich countries. Like you wouldn't expect guys there like around 15, 16, 17 to have a lot of money if they don't have jobs, but people still do have money. Yeah, people still can spend money. Yeah, everyone's got money basically. And if you're targeting guys who are 18 or older and most likely have a job, then I'd say at the very, very, very minimum, it should be around $250 per month, but you can go higher, okay? You can go higher. Please, 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 feel free to go higher, yeah? do it. Yeah, go higher, make your coaching more expensive, because it will help you and it will also help them. It will be harder to get sales, yes, okay? And you might feel a bit uncomfortable charging that price, but trust me, it will be so much better for you and for your client in the long term. I just want to like implant like 2 different moments into your head, okay? It kind of is the same moment. It's when you get your first sale, okay? I just want you to imagine getting your first sale. Do you want your first sale to be like $50, which is a decent amount of money? Yeah, $50, pretty nice. Or do you want it to be like $500? Yeah, which one is going to change your life more? I mean, $50, it's like, you could do some chores for your parents and in a week or so you could have like $50, yeah. It's not too much for you, it's not like life-changing money for you really. But imagine getting $500 a month, I mean, if you're not making much now, then $500 is pretty much life-changing money. Or $1,000, 2 clients, $1,500, yeah. Only 3 sales to get $1,500 if you're charging $500 a month, yeah. It seems pretty easy. You make a lot more if you charge high ticket, because let's say to get to $1,000, as I said before, if you're charging $50, that's 20 clients. Yeah, $500, it's 2 clients. It's much easier to get a small amount of clients for a big price than a big amount of clients for a small price. I remember when I used to have this like paid community, this is like quite a while ago now, where it was like $9, and then I also had my coaching, which was like $150. And in about a 1.5 month time span, I was massively marketing my like $9 community on my YouTube and everything like that, saying, yeah guys, go join. It's only $9 and everything, massively marketing, and my coaching was just kind of like another link where I didn't really market it much and it was just kind of there. In this 6-week time span, guess how many sales I got for each? For the $9 one, I got 1 sale to in the entire 6 weeks, 1 sale for this $9 product. For the $150 coaching, how many sales did I get? I got 3. And I wasn't even marketing that product, okay? That product was more expensive, I wasn't marketing it, and yet it still got more sales than the product that was cheaper and I was marketing, okay? People want more expensive products, okay? Because they don't want to waste their time on some cheap product that probably won't help them much. And again, I will help you with this in my one-on-one coaching to get you to your first $1,000 ASAP. Price setting, it can be kind of hard and awkward to do. It's like, you want to kind of charge a higher price, as I say to, but then you feel kind of uncomfortable and you don't know if it's right or not. I will help get rid of all that confusion for you if you get my one-on-one coaching. So seriously, if you somehow have not already gone and booked a free discovery call with me, do it right now. Okay, go book a call with me where we can talk about my coaching. It's completely free, it's all on Calendly, it's all secure and everything. Go do that right now. Now it's time to actually sell your product itself, okay? We're gonna build the funnel itself. Now if you don't know what a funnel is, well, if you speak English natively, you'll know what a funnel literally is. A funnel is kind of like then things that you pour water into to like get it into a bottle, yeah? It's kind of like shaped like that, if that makes sense, and you pour the water in, it's like a big cup thing and it's like triangular or like a pyramid, and it kind of like the water flows down to a bottle. I'll put a picture up on the screen. That's what a actual physical funnel is, and a funnel in this sense is pretty similar, okay? Now, basically, your funnel starts at wide to the top, okay? So this is like your YouTube. Your YouTube is the top of the funnel. You get loads of people in here, loads of views in, loads of people see the top of your funnel, okay? You now want to funnel these people down and push them down into the center, the bottom of the funnel. And the bottom of the funnel is basically your paid coaching, okay? So you catch loads of people with YouTube and then you push them all down into your link to buy your coaching, yeah? Do you understand what I'm saying? So maybe at the top you could have your YouTube and then you get pushed down into a Discord server or a Notion sales page, and then you get pushed down into a sales call or something like that, and then finally they buy. Yeah, I'll have to put a picture up on the screen, but that's basically how it works. You catch a big amount of people at the top and you just push them down into your coaching at the bottom. That's why it's called a funnel, essentially. And there is literally so many ways to do it. Okay, you can have a free community on Discord, you can have a free community on school or a paid school or something like that. You can have a Calendly link, or you can do a Notion sales page. There's literally like loads and loads of ways you can do a funnel. You can have a Google Forms thing. There's absolutely heaps of ways to get people to buy your coaching, all right? And I'm not gonna go through every single one right now because that will take a very long time, and a lot of them aren't even that good, okay? But I'll just go through one you can do right now, which is pretty good. And just so you know, I'm not lying or making any of this up. I actually do this exact same funnel myself, and it's simply just creating a Calendly link where people can book a discovery call with you, where they can book a call with you, you'll go on the call with them, and you'll basically just tell them about your coaching and everything like that and help them decide on whether they get it or not. It's the exact same thing I do. So I'll probably insert a screen recording right now on how to like create a Calendly link and everything, because I just want to keep it as simple as possible for now. There are in fact other ways to sell and funnel people down, which can be better in certain circumstances, but I think for now I just want to keep it as simple as possible for you, because I don't want to overcomplicate it with making a sales page or anything like that. And so I'll just insert the screen recording here of me going through how to create a Calendly link. Hey bro, it's Sam from the future. I was just editing the video and I'm now going to go through with you how to create a Calendly link. So you've got to come to calendly.com, create an account and everything like that. I've already created an account, so it's already defaultly on this page, but you should get something like this. So these are all my, these are really old here. These are really old links here. Yeah, these are from like last year basically. Yeah, I don't think any of these are 2024 apart from this one, which is my current like Calendly discovery call book a link thing. So basically you want to come in here, this is like your dashboard area, you just want to click create link, event type. I've got the Calendly premium thing, and so it probably won't be that much different. You come here, click one-on-one, choose a host, yeah, me. Yeah, then it'll come here. You can basically, I don't know, change the color, and you just say, I don't know, if you're doing rock climbing, what should I put? Get off your rock climbing plateau in 30 days with name, yeah. And yeah, if you just put your title, duration, just keep it as, yeah, 30 minutes is probably about best. Web conf, so if you do Zoom and all that, then you can do Zoom, but I'd say just do Google Meet, because that just gives you a link that you can open in your browser. Google Meet is just king. Yeah, Google Meet, you get a link that you can open in your browser, so basically it'll send them an email with a link, and you just join it with the link basically in your browser. So yeah, that's that there for that bit, and here we go, here's the rest of the settings. So yeah, just turn this off, don't let them add guests. I've had weird stuff happen with that before, where people just invite other people to your Discovery call, and it just ends up being weird. So turn that off. Scheduling settings, so yeah, here you basically can set all your times and everything like that. So I've already got my hours that I can do here, and then any other events I add to my Google Calendar, because calendar because I've got that all linked up. Basically it takes the hours away. So for example, like tonight, like 7:30 it finishes, but then I'm going out for a meal at probably leaving at 6 or something, so I block that out on my calendar, and then I'll take out the times, and so I actually don't need to do that, but basically it'd probably take out the 7 p.m. time if I block that out, yeah, which means no one can book a call when I'm not free. But these are like my automatic Calendly hours, so you can just edit your hours here, or you can put them in here, or whatever. I'm not going to tell you how to do literally everything, because obviously, like, you know how to use a computer, but yeah, just put your hours in here, the stuff you can do. I'd say you don't have to make an absolutely massive range. Like, you can actually have only a few slots a day, and I mean a few of these are booked, but you don't have to have like loads and loads of slots, if that makes sense. Like, if you're free all day, you don't have to put it as free all day, if that makes sense. So I've literally got this, well, this is still for school, because obviously I'm off school right now, so I've got a lot more time, but 6 to 7 in the morning, well, I'll do my deep work before that, and then when I've got school, 6 to 7 is like that time where it's like I usually do deep work or something in that time, but I'm happy to have calls in that time instead. And then like evening time after my dinner. Yeah, and I've got that obviously Monday to Friday, and then weekends I just put unavailable, because it's pretty unpredictable what I've got on weekends, so it's just might as well not. And this is a wide time spent anyway, and so basically everybody in every time zone will be able to call with me, and if not, I think probably just send me an email. But yeah, put your hours in, just after your massive range, just, yeah, you only need a couple slots a day. I mean, I've got 5 slots a day, and that's completely fine for me. If I got 5 calls a day, then I'd be rich. But yeah, buffer time, just click that as none. Minimum notice, I'm actually gonna this is for another event, but I'm actually going to increase my minimum notice. I'd say what's the minimum, what's the maximum amount you sleep? So I'll probably put mine as 9, because look at it this way, if someone books a call for like 6 a.m. and I'm waking up at like 5:30, there's a chance I don't actually check it. And if they booked it during the night time, like for example, if I go to bed at like 9 p.m., they book it at 10 p.m. for 6 a.m., yeah, which is possible, because that's like, what, 8 hours away, yeah. There's a chance I wake up, don't see it, and then actually miss the call because they booked it while I was asleep. So I'd say just, if you sleep for 8 hours a night, put 8 hours, or put 9 hours or whatever. It's pretty annoying how you can't like have a minimum notice for other time periods, but yeah, just put that as the minimum amount you sleep if you got calls in the morning, if that makes sense. Daily limit, you don't want a daily limit. Yeah, start time increments 30 minutes. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, just I think that's a default one. That doesn't really matter. None of this really matters, to be honest. Okay, booking page information. So this is your link here. You want to just shorten that down so it looks nicer. Yeah, you can just do call or book or something like that. I'm just going to do that for now so it doesn't mess anything else up. Then here we go, questions. So name, email, yeah, just have that off. Yeah, now for the questions. So if I go over to my, if I can come out of it. Yeah, here we go. If I come over to mine here, which is this is my active link. So these are my questions. I mean, you can come to my link in my description publicly and just see this yourself. But In fact, let me do that actually. Yeah. So basically, these are the questions I would have here. So you can just see here. Name. Yeah, I'm not going to click on these because I know I'll link my information. But yeah, because it autofills. But name, email. Then you can always just copy me, or you can do it your own way. But you can tell me about yourself. Then basically you want to do this. You want to have a question where it's like, my coaching is high ticket. Are you willing to invest your money into this? Because if your coaching price, I mean, some people just assume it's going to be like $20 or something like that. Just say this. Even if it's only like $100, you still want to say this so that people are like, they understand that they're going to have to put money into it. Have you set a reminder? And then I've got basically this. So if I come back to here, text message, phone number. Basically what that is, it's like you got to get Calendly it's only like $12 a month or something like that. I think if you can afford it, easily get it. But basically it lets people put their phone number in, so it sends them automatic text reminders. Yeah, basically it's pretty cheap, but that basically sends them reminders so they don't miss a call. I probably got like maybe 20% of people missing a call before. Now that's easily gone down to like 10% of people missing a call, which is obviously like half the amount of people missing a call, which is nice. And it's only for like $12, and if I get one more sale for that, that's like the investment really pays off. But yeah, you just want to put your questions in kind of similar to these, like that. You can just have description, whatever. It's not really a big deal on what exactly you put. I'll be honest, I made this in literally less than 5 minutes. Yeah. I'll tell you the story of that. I was basically talking to this other guy who's doing pretty well on YouTube in this niche, and I was changing my product. Like, I used to have this private community, where people would pay to join the community basically, and I wanted to focus more on one-on-one coaching, which is something I also did. And so I was talking to this guy, and he basically just said, like, right now just create a Calendly link, put in your description and start selling like that. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And so I literally made this in less than 5 minutes, just taking action literally while on a call with him. And I've not changed a single thing about it. You don't need to stress about it. You don't want to just stress over every single word. I used to do this loads. You don't want to stress like thinking, oh yeah, but this word has to be this way, or it's got to be this way. Like, just write something, bro. Whatever comes to your mind, just write it. It makes no difference. I could reword this and make it slightly better, and it still won't get me another client. Yeah, I could reword all this and edit it and spend hours on it to make it perfect, and it wouldn't even get me another client. You want to do the 80-20 of it. Yeah, you don't want to do the 80% of work, which is just editing all the words constantly, trying to make it perfect, because that's not even going to get you 20% of the results. That's going to give you like 1% more results. You just want to do the 20%. Just actually have the Calendly link up, have it kind of similar to this. You can copy. I wouldn't say copy it word for word, because that's kind of cheating. But and obviously you're doing it for something else, another niche, I assume. But yeah, you just don't want to overthink this. Bro, just do it. Like, you can do this literally right now. Yeah, do not overthink it. Just come to calendly.com, put everything in, connect it to your Google Calendar, and yeah, that's what you need to do. Goodbye, Sam from the future. Now, very quickly and briefly, I'll just go over what to actually do on this call with them. And so when you start off the call, you basically just want to not introduce yourself, but just ask them how they are, okay? Be their friend, yeah, just be their brother for like 5 minutes or so. Ask them how their day has been, how this has been, how that has been, yeah. Just get to know them. Almost just like break the ice, okay? You want to do that for maybe 5 minutes at most, yeah? Just talk to them like a normal human being. Just have a nice little conversation with them. After that, you want to start asking them questions about their YouTube or whatever it is you're helping with. I'm just using YouTube as an example here. But ask them how they're doing with their weight loss, with their rock climbing, whatever like that. Ask them what they're struggling with. Just ask them questions and understand their problem more, okay? And what they're struggling with specifically, understand their specific situation, okay? If you want to, you can kind of like write down a list of general questions that you could ask them. I remember I used to do this, and it can kind of help you a bit if you just to like jog your memory and like what to actually ask them, just to give you some ideas on what to ask them on the call. But if you can, yeah, don't write anything down and just like ask them questions when it comes to mind where, I don't know, they're talking about this thing, then maybe the topic of weight loss comes up and you're like, okay, yeah, how has that been for you? Oh yeah, but your parents did this with your food and everything. And like, yeah, you just make it natural, okay, if you can. And after that, you want to tell them what you can actually do for them, okay? So maybe they said with weight loss that when they have to eat their parents' junk food and everything, they feel demotivated because they have to eat junk food and everything, and then they don't feel like going to the gym, and so they're inconsistent in going to the gym, and everything just kind of falls down because of that. And maybe you solved that issue yourself. Maybe you solved your issue by doing this thing or that thing, and then you can tell them that you said, oh yeah, I did this, and actually it really helped me, and it was actually really good when I felt motivated to go to the gym. Like, when I started doing this, I actually started feeling really motivated to go to the gym, and I started going consistently, and I made so many more gains, and it felt really good. Like, you don't want to, how do I put it, you don't want to like turn it into a free coaching call, if that makes sense, but you still want to give them some help. So they've got the issue in this thing, yeah, you give them like the basics of it, yeah. You say, oh yeah, but I did this, and you got to do it this way, and you got to do it that way, and actually it really, really helped me, and I felt so good after, and I really, really think that I can help you with this too. Yeah, you just want to, you don't want to tell them what they actually physically get yet. You just want to explain to them how you can help them, and almost like prove to them that you've gone through this before and you can help them. You don't want to sell what they actually get, okay? You don't want to sell to them the physical, actual package. Like, no one really cares about the physical package. The package could be whatever, yeah? The package could be anything, yeah? You don't want to sell the package to them. You want to sell them the results, okay? You want to plant a seed in their mind of what results you could give them, okay? You want to make them think and feel the hype of where they could go to with your help, okay? You don't want to go, okay, well, you get 30-minute call, you get an hour call, you get the text, and you don't want to do that, okay? You want to go, imagine bro, you are no longer fat, okay? Imagine it, you can actually run without pain, yeah? You can run freely, you feel like a child, you can just like bounce around freely, yeah? You can just like, you feel like you can fly. It's so good when you're in shape. It's actually so good, and you actually look in the mirror when you get out of the shower and you feel proud of yourself, and you actually look at yourself, you do like a double bicep and you think, I look good, and you feel proud of yourself, and you're on the beach or something like that, and you actually feel happy to have your shirt off, you feel proud of it, yeah? You got to talk like that to people, all right? Because if you just go, oh yeah, I'm weight loss, so I'll help you to lose this amount of pounds in this amount of time, and yeah, I'll do a call with you, I'll do this. Like, no one feels excited by that, do they? No one feels excited by that. You want to excite them, yeah? You really, really do want to excite them. And I'll just give you another example now for my own coaching. I will get you to your first $1,000, and just picture now, bro, getting your first sale. You're coming home from the gym after a good workout or something like that, and you get a notification on your phone, and you scroll down, and you see it. It's a Stripe notification that someone has just gone on your Stripe link and they have bought your $500 coaching, and you've just made your first $500 on your line, and you're thinking, fuck, what am I going to do with this money? I've now got a client, I've now got to help this client, it's going to be so good, I'm going to actually help this guy to make progress. And you just feel great, you just genuinely feel great, and you go home and there's your parents sitting on the sofa watching TV or something like that, and you just say to them, Mum, Dad, I've just made $500 by helping someone with weight loss or whatever it is. Yeah, and their faces light up and they smile at you. And they're proud of you because they know your hard work and everything you tried to do is actually paying off now, and they now respect you, yeah? That probably wasn't a perfect example, I could probably refine that, but that's just kind of the general thing you could do to them, yeah? Tell them like a little mini story like that. Maybe not like a story, I guess that could be kind of cringe, but you could tell your own experiences. For example, I could tell someone like the experience of me when I told my family that I'd started making money online. That was a really nice moment that I told them. And I could tell that story as well, just to get them hyped up a bit. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta hype them up. You wanna give them kind of like imagine moments where you make them imagine something, you make them picture it in their mind, you make them fantasize about it, okay? If you can get someone to really like go to sleep, and you know when you go to sleep and you think about stuff, if you can make them fantasize about making money online with your help, yeah, if you can make yourself stick in their head and make them think like, oh yeah, this guy, he can actually do stuff for me. He can actually really help me. And you make them fantasize about losing weight or doing whatever, yeah? And you keep that image in their head and you make them fantasize about it, you make them think about it, they will become a client, okay? You wanna just put these images in their head and make them feel really hyped up. I just realized, man, I'm giving away all my own tactics for my fucking discovery calls here, man. I swear to God, I'm the only guy on the internet, I've basically seen no one else who actually makes money, like, you know them people who like tell you how to make money online? I swear, I'm the only one of them who actually makes money online doing the same thing that he teaches. It's like you see all them dropshipping YouTubers and everything like that. It's like they're saying, oh yeah, make money doing dropshipping. They're doing YouTube, they're making their money through doing YouTube. Someone's selling a dropshipping course, they're not making their money through dropshipping, they're making their money through the course, yeah. But honestly, man, I'm happy I'm doing it. I genuinely am really happy I'm doing it because I know this is gonna help you, and I get happier when I help you. Right, my my GoPro just died, and I've got no way to get my phone to my tripod, so yeah, I'm gonna be holding you for now, bro. But essentially, after you've like hyped them up and everything like that, you basically just want to tell them exactly what they get, okay? And you don't want to stretch this out, okay? You don't want to make it long or anything, but you essentially just want to quickly go over what they get, like briefly, just so they know what they're actually physically getting, okay? And I'll kind of just give you an example now. So let's say your price is $250, yeah? What I'd say is, so for the price of $250, we're going on a 1 hour onboarding call straight away right now. The onboarding call is basically just for me to get to know you so I can understand your problems better, so that I can help you better, okay? And then after that, we'll go on a 30-minute call every other week. And these 30-minute calls are just like quick checkup calls where I can essentially just understand how you've been doing, make any tweaks to what we're doing, make any tweaks to the plan of what we're doing, and basically just catch up with you, all right? And then not only that, you also get unlimited texting with me. So I will give you my number, and whenever you've got a problem, whenever you've got a decision you want to make or something like that, then you can just message me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And then not only that, I'll also make your personalized schedule for you, and also your personalized habit tracker. The schedule I'll go on Google Calendar, and with your own feedback, we'll do it through messages and everything. With your own feedback, I'll create a personalized schedule for you, which you can follow, so you kind of have that perfect day in mind of what you want to do. And not only that, I'll also create you a habit tracker that you can print out, which has got all the perfect habits on that you need to do for your day. That's kind of, I mean, I probably did that in what, 40 seconds or so, I don't know. You want to do it quickly, okay, you want to do it quickly, and obviously I didn't have that rehearsed because it's not my actual like package and everything, or it's pretty similar, but that's just like, that's an example. You've got to do it quickly. You don't spend like 5 minutes talking about it, you do it in under a minute. And then after that, you want to tell them the price. Now there's a very, very important thing with telling them price, okay, and you want to do it confidently. You want to tell them the price confidently. So let's say your price is $250. You don't want to be like, okay, and also the price is it's $250. And is that high because I don't want it to be cheap, because I know if it's cheap it's probably not going to be that good. You don't want to do that. You just want to tell them, okay, the price is $250 and you get everything like this. I will help you to do this result. I'll help you to get to this result for this price. You don't want to, you see what I mean? You want to be confident with it, because if you act unconfident with the price, then people just naturally assume that the product's not that good, because if you're uncomfortable charging that high of a price, then they're just not going to think the product's good, okay? Because if they think you're uncomfortable, they don't think it's going to be good, because they're going to think you feel like you're scamming them, if you see what I mean. And so you want to be confident, you want to inspire confidence into them, and you want to just tell them the price. You want to tell them the price confidently, and you want to be like, yes, the price is this. And if they're like, oh yeah, but it's too expensive whatever, don't lower the price, okay? Keep the price the same, don't lower it for anyone, because people will come back, or like clients will come back. And it's happened to me loads of times where I'll go on a call with a client, or I'll message someone and they're like, yeah, I'm interested to buy, but maybe not right now. And then a month or 2 months later, they actually do come back and they actually do buy. So you don't want to lower the price for them just so they can buy now, because they could, who knows, they could come back in a week or so thinking, actually, yeah, it is actually worth it, and they buy for the full price. If they say yes to the price and if they're happy with everything, then what you want to do, you want to set up a Stripe payment link, and I'll probably go through that quickly. In fact, no, I'm not going to go through it with you quickly now on a screen recording, because it'll leak my personal information and I'm not making a new Stripe account. But you want to go on stripe.com, make a payment link, it's called, set it for your price, just do everything like that. It can be quite confusing at first, but you want to make a payment link on stripe.com. You send them, have that payment link already ready. Don't go onto the call not having a payment link, have the payment link ready. And when they say yes, you basically send them the payment link, they pay, and you just get started with the coaching, which I'll go into in a minute. If they say no and they're having objections, thinking like, oh yeah, but how do I know it'll actually help me, or how do I don't know, how do I know this, or does it have to be that expensive? You want to handle the objections, all right? Now this is, it's a skill of sales, all right? But if they say no and they're giving you objections and they're saying, yeah, but how do I know this will actually help me, and what does this do, or why is it so expensive? If people are saying it like that, you want to kind of be not too pressuring, but a little bit pressuring, okay? To basically try and convince them that it's all right. And this is called handling objections, and it's a part of sales. Now, sales is a huge, huge skill about basically selling your product to people. It's a massive skill, okay? It's a really, really huge thing, and you're not going to be a master at it straight away. I'm nowhere near a master, and I've been doing it for quite a long time now. I like to say I've got fairly good at sales, but I'm by no means like good at it, But essentially, I won't go too deep into it, but you kind of just want to convince them that all their objections, all the things they're saying aren't right, and that actually your product is worth getting. And you want to be kind of pressuring. If they say no, you don't want to just be like, okay, and then leave the call. You don't want to do that. You want to be a bit pressuring, but not too pressuring, because people will come back. And the example I gave is kind of like a girl. Like, you don't want to be too pressuring with her, okay, to like scare her off. But then you don't want to be like a pussy and just agree with everything she says. You want to have some amount of pressure on them, but not too much to the point where you scare them away, because people will come back, and they'll come back after like a week or so after being on the call with you, and they will buy, that. People do that all the time, and you don't want to give up the chances of that by making them feel too uncomfortable, by pressuring them too much. But then at the same time, you don't want to just agree with everything they say and just let them go without buying your product because of one small thing their brain is saying. The skill of sales and doing this correctly is really, really a massive thing, okay? You're not going to do it perfectly the first time, okay? Just understand that you won't do it perfectly the first time. You'll probably maybe close a quarter or a half of your calls. I usually close about 50 to 75% of my calls. You're not going to be perfect, okay? You're not going to close every single call and get a sale for every single call, all right? Because there's some people book a call and they can't even afford it. And if they do that, you're like, okay, bro, well, maybe we can talk later when you can afford it, You're not going to close every single call, but you just want to try and close as many as you possibly can, okay, by taking these tips. If you've already started to YouTube and you've already got like a free community on Discord or something, still keep that community because they can be pretty useful. Just what you want to do basically, and I'll get on to doing a CTA, which is a call to action, basically telling people to go buy your product. I'll go over that in a minute, but basically what you want to have in your description, if you've already got a free community, is the top link being your coaching, the Calendly link, then the bottom link just being your Discord server, and then inside your Discord server, what you want to have is your Calendly link inside the Discord server. You can create like his own channel called like one-on-one coaching, just have your Calendly link in there. And so to CTA, you basically just want to say, if you want to get one-on-one coaching from me to achieve this certain result, then go click the link in the description to go book a free call with me where I will tell you about my coaching. That's literally the exact same thing I do. Yeah, you want to do that, but for your own coaching. If you've already got a Discord server with people in, then you can CT that as well. So you can say, yeah, so go book a free call, free discovery call. And also I've also got a free Discord community. If you're interested in joining the community with other like-minded guys like you to solve this certain problem, then that's the second link in the description there. Now, if you do already have a free Discord community, there is something you can do, which is pretty cool to do. It's not, I don't know why I'm using the word cool, but it can get you some clients pretty easily. And this is the way I got my first couple of clients, all right? Basically, you want to go through and DM everyone who is active and everyone who you know in your community, and basically just say, hey bro, I'm going to be starting one-on-one coaching soon for this specific issue that you're struggling with. And I'm only going to have like 2 or 3 spots available because I don't want to spread myself out too thin over too many clients. And I'm going to be releasing this in the next couple hours, but I just want to tell you now to give you the opportunity to buy it now before anyone else does, so you can guarantee yourself a spot. That's basically what you want to tell people, okay? You want to message that to people who are active in your Discord server who you know are struggling with that problem. And then if they're like, okay, if they ask the price, then just tell them. If they ask whatever, just tell them. And just try and get them onto a call. Just say, and we can go on a free call right now to talk about this if you want. Basically, try and get them on a call. Don't send them the Calendly link or anything like that. Okay, just arrange a time through messages, or try and call right there and then if you can, if they're active. And just go on like a Google Meet call, or in fact, you can just call them on Discord. That's probably easier. And just like basically try and close them there. Then you can send them the Stripe payment link. And that's the way I think those were my first 2 or 3 clients I did doing that, and got them in like a week, which is pretty nice. It's actually fairly easy to do. And you might think it's immoral because you're like lying to them and everything. You're making them feel special and telling them that, yeah, they're the only person you're messaging. That's basically how you're making them feel. And yeah, you could say it's kind of immoral lying about only being like 3 places or stuff. But look at it this way: you're making them spend their money on something that's actually going to help them there. You're basically forcing them to take action. Okay, so it's more immoral in a way, but moral in another way, that you're actually helping them by lying to them, if that makes sense. It's like, are all lies immoral? Kind of, but some lies actually help the world, and so it's kind of worth having them. And again, the sales call is something I will help you with my one-on-one coaching. Seriously, bro, if you somehow have not already, go book a free discovery call with me right now. I'm being serious. Go book a call right now if you somehow haven't. My coaching will help you. I'll help you to get your first $1,000 as soon as possible. I guarantee you I will help you, okay? If you somehow haven't already, go book a call. Now, the next thing we want to do is basically get people to see your product, okay? We want to get leads, and the way we do that is by making YouTube videos. YouTube videos is by far the best way to get leads now. Now, you can spend 10 minutes making a video that can get 100 views, okay? That's 10 minutes to get 100 leads, essentially. Get 10 minutes to get 100 people to see your product, right? Can you cold outreach where you go and message people and you basically try and sell your product to them through DMs? Can you message 100 people in 10 minutes? No, you can't. That's a person every like 6 seconds, isn't it? Yeah, you got to message a person every 6 seconds. That's not physically possible. So doing YouTube is much better. And not only that, like cold outreach, which is by far the next best way to get clients, it requires so much more effort. Okay, and you can't do it to as many people. And not only that, I think the conversion rates are actually lower because so many people get random DMs from people trying to sell them stuff nowadays. It's like cold outreach doesn't really work. And so you want to make YouTube videos. Okay, that's the best way you can get leads. Now for YouTube, you would essentially want to make videos specifically on your niche. Okay, there's no point making videos about other random unrelated stuff. Like, I don't really make self-improvement videos anymore. I used to, but I don't do it anymore now because it's just pointless. Yeah, because people focusing on improving self-improvement aren't generally focused on doing business as well. Like, obviously there's correlation, but if I'm selling a business product, I'm going to make videos on business. It's just kind of obvious. And so what you want to do is you kind of just want to have your niche and kind of widen it up a bit. So if you're doing fat loss for guys, I don't know, young guys who have to eat their parents' food, maybe just make it fat loss for young guys, yeah? Or maybe you're doing rock climbing, how to get off a skill plateau. Maybe it's just improving in rock climbing, yeah? Just widen the niche up for your videos a bit, just so you can reach more people. Because if you keep up about one like really specific thing that your coaching helps people with, then it genuinely can be quite hard to make more videos, because you end up just repeating yourself. And I mean, repeating yourself in your videos isn't a bad thing, because you want to keep getting better at saying the same stuff, but you don't want to have like a really small specific message. You want to like give away all the information, if that makes sense. So for example, for me, my coaching is about making your first $1,000 through coaching, but my videos in general are just about making money through coaching and growing on YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah, so my niche isn't that much wider, but it still is a decent bit wider than what my actual coaching is on. The next thing you want to do is upload daily. Okay, daily uploads is by far the best thing you can do for your channel. Okay, you grow faster uploading daily. It's as simple as that. And not only that, you also get better at making videos when you upload daily. The only reason you haven't gone viral yet and blown up yet, bro, is simply because you're not good enough at making videos. And same for me, okay, and same for everyone that hasn't blown up. You're just not good enough at making videos yet to blow up. And so the best way to get better at making videos is simply just to make more videos. And the best way to make more videos is to upload daily. And also the best way to grow in your small is to upload daily. So uploading daily really is the only thing you can do. In the near future, I'm going to be making a full guide on recording and how to make better videos and how to talk on camera better and how to gain confidence and how to set up your tripod and all that stuff. And that's probably going to be coming out soon. It might be linked in the top corner somewhere if I remember to do that, and if you're watching far enough into the future. For now, just basically make videos and focus on becoming better, all right? You can do like deliberate, you know, in school, I don't know if they told you this in school, but they'd have something like deliberate practice, or they had this in my school anyway, where basically it was just called silent, it's just like working in silent, but deliberate practice is an actual like, it's an actual thing on how to get better at stuff, all right? Where you do stuff, yeah, you practice things, but you deliberately try and get better, if that makes sense. It's like, if you're trying to do like one thing, like for example, rock climbing. I just started it the other day, yesterday. For me to get better at rock climbing, I can go rock climbing, yes. And I can just do it for fun and do it casually, yes. But I can also rock climb, but deliberately focus on getting better. I can deliberately practice the stuff I need to practice on. And it's kind of hard to explain, but you essentially just focus on improving one specific thing at a time. So for example, when I'm talking, I could focus more on eye contact. I've got eye contact pretty much nailed down right now. The only reason I'm not making perfect eye contact is because I'm holding a phone and I'm walking around a bit, and yeah, I've got to look where I'm walking. But eye contact for me, recording, is pretty nailed down. I'm not really looking away from the camera like most beginners do, because if I look away like this, it makes you feel a bit disassociated from me. Yeah, like I'm not really focusing on you. But then my pronunciation of words, I've always had a problem with that. I had a really bad lisp when I was a kid, and it's called being like tongue-tied. Like I've got skin. It sounds pretty disgusting, but it's like skin, not skin, but like my tongue's like tied down with flesh, if that makes sense. So I can't like lift it to the very top of the roof of my mouth. Like, I can't reach the back of my mouth with my tongue like most people can, because like my tongue's like tied down. It's called being tongue-tied. And I had a really bad lisp when I was a kid, and I'm being conscious of it now, and I've still got a small lisp now, but that's really affecting my speaking. Like my pronunciation, especially when I talk fast, isn't the best, and I'm honest about that, and it's something I really need to improve on. So maybe when I'm recording, I can focus on pronouncing my words better, because I know a lot of guys who don't speak English natively actually need subtitles to understand what I'm saying sometimes. But yeah. And so what I could do when I'm recording is just focusing on improving my pronunciation on it and everything. Or maybe for you, it's like, I don't know, you talk too fast or something like that, and you talk really fast and it's really hard to understand you. Yeah, maybe you could focus on just talking a bit slower, yeah, and talking a bit more, not dramatically, but like, you know what I mean? Like talking a bit more not sophisticatedly, I don't know how to put it, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like not just talking really fast and trying to get everything out as soon as possible. Yeah, you just like talk, like just in like a chill way. Yeah, maybe that can be your problem. You just got to like focus on that specific issue when you're recording, and just like focus on that one specific thing. The best way to get better at recording is simply just to record more, all right? And so if you've got the time, you can record for like an hour a day. Yeah, it's going to be hard. I mean, I've already been recording for, well, the other one was an hour, so I've been recording for an hour and 20 minutes so far for this video, and yeah, my brain's feeling pretty tired, but I've practiced recording so much more to the point where I can record for an hour and 20, and it's probably going to end up being like an hour and 40 by the time I'm finished with this. Yeah, and that's come from me just practicing, yeah? And so usually I practice recording. Give away the secrets and sell the implementation is what Alex Hormozi said, and I actually mentioned that earlier in the video, okay? You basically want to tell them all the information for free. Don't hold back any secrets, all right? But then you want to sell the implementation. You want to sell the actual one-on-one help to improve it, yeah? You see what I mean? It's like, because if I was holding back secrets from you, if I wasn't giving you this information right now, and I wasn't telling you how to make a package, I wasn't telling you this, and I was saying, yeah, you got to buy that information off me, you probably wouldn't be considering buying my coaching right now, would you? Okay, but the fact that I'm giving away all the secrets to you right now, you are actually considering buying my coaching more because of that, because I've given you all this information for free. You now trust me, yeah? All this good information where you're like, oh yeah, that actually really makes sense. You've written it down in your notes and everything, and now you're like, okay, I actually trust this guy. You probably trust me from watching however long this video is so far, yeah? You probably trust me a decent bit. And so because of that, you're going to consider buying my paid product a lot more, yeah? But if, like I said, if I wasn't telling you this and I was just telling you the very basics and hiding a lot of information, then you'd be like, okay, this guy doesn't actually know that much, he's not that good, and then you wouldn't be really considering buying my coaching. You want to give away the secrets, okay? Because let me tell you, someone is going to give away the secrets eventually, yeah? Someone is going to give away the secrets of your trade eventually, and then all of a sudden you're gonna have nothing, yeah, nothing to sell. So you want to give away the secrets yourself. You want to give away the value yourself, okay? But then sell the one-on-one coaching, yes. Sell your time, yes. Sell your one-on-one help. It just works so much better that way, because if you're not giving any useful information away, no one's going to want to watch you, yeah? No one's going to want to be around you, yeah? No one's going to be interested in you. But if you're giving away all the secrets like I am doing, yeah, people are going to want to watch you. People are going to be around you. And if people want to be around you, people are going to want to get your one-on-one coaching, and you are going to make more money, and you're going to help more people. And again, YouTube videos and growing on YouTube and making better videos is, again, something I will help you with my one-on-one coaching. Seriously, bro, you're however long into this video now. Go book a call if you haven't already. It's clear that you trust me, okay? It's clear that you like what I say and how I speak and everything like that. It's clear that you trust me, yeah? Go book a call right now. You've got literally nothing to lose apart from like 15 minutes of your time. Yeah, do it right now. So now, what to do if you've got a sale? Now, once you've got a sale, you basically just want to fulfill on your promises, okay? You want to start helping them. So obviously, you want to go on the 1 hour call with them at the start and everything. You want to, in this first 1 hour call, you basically just want to get to know them, ask them loads of questions, understand their problems, and then what you want to kind of do, you want to kind of create a list of things they need to do, all right? You want to create a list of things that you think can help them. So what you can do, basically what I do is when I'm on the call with a new client, in this first 1 hour call, I'll try and understand the problems and everything, and then I'll create this list of things they need to do, yeah. It's kind of like a list of actionable steps that they need to take in order to reach their dream result as fast as possible. And so, for example, like someone could have a YouTube channel, but they're not uploading that much, and they need to start uploading daily, and their coaching package, they need to improve this thing, and they need to redo this thing. And so I'll ask them all these questions and really understand their problems and everything. And maybe, I don't know, that their family keeps interrupting them or something as well. And so while I'm in the call with them, I'll ask them, okay, so how's your family bothering you? And they'll say, oh, this. And so I'll say, okay, well, do you think, I don't know, moving to another room with your laptop and working there could help? And they're like, oh yeah, I'll do that. And so I put on their like list of actionable steps that they got to do to move to another room whenever they work, yeah? And that's obviously just a really small, tiny example, but it's just one thing, yeah? And then maybe they've got to like redo some part of their funnel, yeah? And so I'll put that on there too, yeah? Redo this part of your funnel. And you kind of, yeah, you just want to think of all the actionable steps they need to take that which you think will help them the most. And now, on this first hour call, I usually create this like list of actionable steps in the first 1 hour call, because obviously I've done it with plenty of guys, and so I'm way more skilled at doing it. I can really understand what people need just by talking to them. Like it kind of comes to me like subconsciously now, like naturally. But for you might need to just go on the call with them, really understand who they are, like take notes on them and everything, understand what their problems are, record the call if you can, and then after that you go through it, like you go through the go through the call and like create this plan, like a plan of actionable steps afterwards in the call if you have to do that, because you might need more time to think about what they need and everything. But yeah, do that. Basically go on the first 1 hour call, create their list of actionable steps, which can be really useful to them. And then, yeah, you want to carry on fulfilling on your promises with the text messaging. You basically want to reply to any of their texts in depth. If they do voice notes back and everything like that. Send them any resources. Yeah, don't be kind of like disassociated from them. Yeah, don't try and like text them quickly just to get it done. You want to put effort into it. Okay, you want to put effort into it to actually help them. And if you've noticed that they haven't messaged you in a couple of days or something like that, and they haven't been active, then just message them. Just ask them how they're doing, because that could very well be like the start of them getting into a rut. And if you message them, you could catch them out and stop them from getting into that rut. All right. So you do want to message them first still, but you don't want to do it too much. Yeah, you don't want to bother them too much. Reply to all of their messages in depth. That's what you do with the texting. Then obviously the 30-minute calls every week or every other week. If you're doing it every week, I recommend doing it on a weekly schedule where it's the same time every week. This just works so much better, especially once you get more clients. It's just so much better than trying to arrange a different time every week, so much less effort. So maybe, I don't know, it could be 2 p.m. on a Saturday, for example. Yeah. Every week, 2 p.m. Saturday, you have your 30-minute call with them. Or if it's every other week, then, I mean, if it's every other week, you don't really have to arrange a time because it's only 2 calls over 4 weeks. but yeah, it still could be useful. And then yeah, for the bonuses, you just want to basically get the bonuses going for them straight away. So for me, the bonuses with the videos of me going through their business, that's just kind of a weekly thing. So it's not something I can go through straight away. But if you offer to like create their schedule or something like that, then just try and get that done within like the first day and send it to them on the day. You just want to kind of, and this is the other thing, you want to go overboard with how much you help them. You really want to over deliver for how much you help them, because look at it this way, like if you don't over deliver and you just give them an average service, they're probably not going to really tell their friends or people they know about your coaching, will they? Yeah, they're just going to be like, okay, this guy's just another guy helping, it was decent for the price, yeah. If you actually really help them, you go overboard, you really help them, you really get the results they need, yeah, you help them to get the results they need, they're going to tell people about that, okay? And then they're going to give you referrals, which is basically when they tell your friend, when they tell their friends about you or people they know about you, and you get more sales directly from them. It's really a beautiful thing where it's like, you can get a client and then that client tells more people about you, and then you get like 2 more clients from him, and then from those clients you get a couple more clients, and it kind of just like, what's the word? It just kind of like expands and expands, like more people getting you more clients because you're just that good. Yeah, you want to be good. Yeah, you don't want to give them an average service. You want to give them a really good service, not just to help, not just for their sake, but for your own sake. It's kind of like I said before, you don't want to give an average product. You don't want to give out a cheap average product, yeah, and you don't want to give them like a cheap service, yeah. You don't want to focus on your time more than actually helping them, because if you focus on helping them more, then you're going to get more clients as referrals, if that makes sense. If I hadn't have over delivered to my first couple of clients, then I probably wouldn't be here where I am right now, okay? Because those first 2 clients, I'm still friends with them. Like that was like half a year ago now, yeah. Was it? Yeah, it was over half a year ago now that I was helping them, and yeah, it was just such a good time helping them. Made both of them so much progress with YouTube and self-improvement and everything. Really a great thing. I'm still friends with both of them right now. And one of them, he actually like still goes and vouches for me for my coaching and everything. Like if I ever mention it somewhere, he'll like comment, yeah, Sam's coaching is so good. Like he still does that to me, and I guarantee he's probably got me like 2 or 3 more clients because of that, because I gave him such a good service. Yeah, because it sounds cringy, but he likes me that much now that he'll just go out his way to basically promote my own coaching. Yeah, that's because I helped him that much. So you want to over deliver. You want to make people love you. You don't want to make people feel like they've got an average service. Yeah. And again, with my one-on-one coaching, delivering to your clients once I help you get them is another thing I will help you with. So I've said this so many times now, go book a call if you somehow haven't already, man. Now, if you're still not getting sales, there's a mindset I want to teach you that can actually really help you. And it's called the theory of constraints. It's not even a theory, it's kind of true. Where basically there's only one thing constraining you from getting your sales, and this can apply to anything in life, any goals in life, but let's just use it in the scene of business here, yeah? There's going to be only one thing that's constraining you from getting, or not even getting your first sale, but from getting closer to your first sale. So let's say you're really good at making funnels, you're really good at building packages, you're really good at sales and closing people on sales calls, yeah? But you're not good at making YouTube videos and you only get like 2 views per YouTube video. Are you going to get any sales from that? Yeah, let's say you're uploading once a week and you get 2 views on each video. 2 views a week, you're not going to get any sales from that. And so if you improve your sales skill, yeah, if you improve your sales page or anything like that, you're not going to get any more sales, are you? But if you improve your YouTube videos, you will, yeah? It's kind of the thing that has the most leverage, that will improve your chances of getting sales the most for the amount of effort you put in. And so if you're getting like loads and loads of sales calls booked and everything, loads and loads of discovery calls booked, yeah, but you've not got a single sale, let's say you've had 10 of them, but you've not got a single sale, it's probably your sales skill that is lacking. You've got to focus on improving your sales skill to get more sales. Do you understand what I'm saying? It usually is just time. Yeah, if you're just starting out on this, don't expect any sales in like the first week or so, because you just need time to grow. You need time to let everything settle in, let everything happen. But if it's been quite a while, like maybe 2 weeks or so, and you still got no calls booked or anything like that, then look at the constraint, yeah? Try and find the constraint that's constraining you. Maybe you're CTAing it too late in the video, yeah? Maybe all your videos are an hour long, and you're only saying about your coaching the last hour of the video, like the very end of the video, and at that time there's only like 5 people still watching it, yeah? Maybe you should stay at the start of the video instead. You want to find out what's limiting you, and just get rid of that, okay? That's kind of a nice mindset on how to improve, all right? You got to figure out what is holding you back and fix it. Now, I've already recorded for, what, an hour and 40 minutes so far? I spent 3 hours planning this video, so that's what, 4 hours, 40 minutes so far, and I've still got to edit it and process it all. It's going to be eventually probably like, what, 6 hours time to make this whole video, all right? So please, if you haven't already, just like, subscribe, all that, it obviously helps and everything. And yeah, if you somehow haven't already, go book a call. Yeah, I really hope this video helped you. I have just given away all the secrets basically. I've never made a video like this before, and I'm really happy I've done it. My brain is kind of like fried right now from just talking so much and putting so much effort into this. But I'm really glad I've done it. I've enjoyed the process of making this video, and I really know it's going to help you and loads of other guys out there. Not only just now, but in the future too. But yeah. Happy that you watched this whole video, man. I'm glad that you took notes and everything. Go book a call. I've said that maybe 20 times in this video so far. I will help you, okay? I will help you. And yeah, I hope this video served you well, and I'll see you in the next one, bro.